afternoon, Amiga PLC. Rachel speaking.
Hi Rachel, it's Matt Seward's calling from Cogent. Is it possible to speak to John Cahill, please?
Which department is that?
Contracts, I believe.
Yeah, just bear with me, I'll see if he's available.
Thank you very much.
John Cahill.
Hi John, it's Matt Seward's calling from Cogent.
Hello, Matt. How are you? All right.
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, great, thanks.
Well, that was loud. I'm just calling about the telephone interview. Is now a good time?
Yeah, it is. That's fine. Yep. You're. It's blocked out, ready for you, Matt.
Fabulous. Okay, fantastic. So it shouldn't take too long. These are averaging about 30 to 45 minutes. Sort of thing for the rest of them I've done. And again, I can't thank you enough for taking the time. I appreciate how very, very busy you all are. But it's great just to get your input. It's massively invaluable and into the work that we're trying to do to understand the challenges and the opportunities facing Amiga.
Yeah, no problem. I've just woken up from the afternoon nap after a long lunch with a couple of beers, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, I wish.
I was going to say, I was like, wow, I wish I was doing that.
Oh, dear.
I've been locked in a room for the past week, just literally on my own, just phoning people, so I was very jealous.
You must have been wicked in a former life, Matt.
Seriously. But yeah, just please be honest. So everything that we're talking through today is completely anonymous and there's no wrong answers or anything like that. It's just so I can get a better understanding. And I should just add, unfortunately, because I believe it's a legal thing, that I am recording this, if that's okay. It's purely for my benefit. It's purely for my benefit. Nothing, obviously, it's completely anonymous, and nothing would ever get shared outside the business. It's just so I have a reference, effectively, to go back and re-listen to it if needs be, to make sure I don't miss any of the really insightful points that I'm sure will be about to arise over the next sort of 25-30 minutes.
Oh, that's understood. Yeah, that's fine.
Great. Okay, so I'll get stuck straight into it then. In that case, so. First question, it's a bit of a strange one, but give it a go, give it your best shot. But what three words first come to mind when you think of Amiga?
Quality, professional, and reliable.
Okay. Quality in the sense of the product, the service?
Yes, the product, we lead with our product when we are selling. Yeah. And so we differentiate ourselves. So I am talking very specifically from a contracts perspective here.
That's fine.
And so we carry a small sample cabinet around with us everywhere we go, so we can communicate the engineering quality that goes into the manufacture of the cabinet, so that we can compete effectively against what is perceived to be German quality.
Okay, that's interesting.
So we're trying to communicate British engineered cabinet quality is the angle we're coming out with that regard to that.
And how does that resonate with customers?
Very well. In a lot of the features that we've got, the guys that I've got, they know how to sell. There are a lot of other people that might talk about features, or they are account managers, and they don't feel that they should be communicating that. But I think that if you communicate it, and you tell the customer that it's the sort of thing that they should also be communicating to their customers, they nod their heads willingly and say, yes, you're right. And a kitchen's known to be a major part of the house sale, and so quality is an important asset.
It's huge. Like I said, I've recently just bought a new build house, and it was particularly for my fiance, it was one of the really sort of defining moments of buying the house, where you get to choose your brand new kitchen and all your cabinets and all your surfaces and all that sort of stuff. It's a huge part.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. Professional, reliable, again, is that just building on that sort of that how Amiga are perceived as a business?
I think it's the professionalism is the expertise and understanding that we have of their market, and so we've invested in professional people. We handle a complex process. So the supply and installation to a building site is not straightforward. And so you need a level of professionalism to overcome all of the problems that are going to appear. And there are lots of problems will appear. More often than not created by the house builder, because they are not the most organised people. So they're like whoever is going to sweep up the mess best.
Right, okay.
And if you're a professional operation, you preempt that. So that level of professionalism is in the people, the processes, the operation that supports it. And the reliability is we're measured. We can show them brilliant designs, we can show them a great price, we can show them, tell them all sorts of brilliant things, but it's the execution on site is what will get you the second, the third and the fourth site. And so that reliability that you do what it says on the tin, on a building site, throughout the process, and they think, well, it always turns up, it's always there, and they install it, and they get us to sign for it, and it's all done. So it's that type of reliability.
Yeah. Okay, that's good, that's great, just to get a better understanding. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Who do you think are Amiga's top contract competitors?
There are a handful that we compete with on a regular basis, including Commodore Kitchens, who are owned by the Novia Group. There's Nobelia, who are a completely different organisation, just have a very similar name to the group. We would also have Nolte. There's a company called Pronome.
Yeah.
We would have Hat Kitchens, which is H-A-T-T.
Okay, yeah.
And I would throw another one in there, Leicht, which is Leicht.
Yeah. Is there anything that they do better than Amiga?
The Commodore have a level of flair and innovation, and so they have they're quicker to bring new styles and fashions out.
Okay.
And they will do it often on a project by project basis. The way that Amiga are set up is that we are looking at predominantly the retail market, and we are looking at what would appeal to the whole of that market.
Yeah.
The market I'm involved with wants to be that bit more fashionable. Right,
okay, yeah.
A lot of the developers who might be building 300, 400, 500 apartments, they are marketing today something. So if they're giving you an opportunity to tender, it may be 2 years down the line before they're actually moving somebody in.
Right.
So they have to be 2 years ahead of the market. So they've got to be right on the cusp of new product ideas, so that they're still live fashions by the time the people who have bought them or are renting them are moving in.
That's interesting.
And so hence the requirement. So the contracts market is more fashion orientated, because the specifiers and the interior designers are looking for that level of fashion.
And do you think Amiga deliver on that as well, or
not as well as others? What you do is you sell what you've got.
Yeah.
And what we've got is a very, very wide range that covers lots of different